Love all.
So Yukiya UDA looking to get that forehand into play how he can. It might depend on the backhand to set it up more.
Love one.
But Truls rushing into that baseline. Bit of a dart there. Not a traditional spin shot. Two times in a row. This time the flick to the deep backhand corner. Man, the balance required here. Seatbelt shot from UDA to cover that middle. Forehand with the hook on it, wraps around the outside of that ball to make it bend. Side spin is an art. One of my favorite things about table tennis is the way the ball curves and swerves. Backhand counter turns into defense. Flat hit on the run, and he wins the point from way back, barrier to barrier. He just lit up the arena here, the Infinity Arena, running on the electricity of Truls. The chase, oh, was it an edge? Either way, he's at the complete opposite side of the court for a flat hit win. Not a point dropped yet for Truls.
Love 5.
The timing. This timing right off the bounce. I was thinking to myself about the Scandinavian men here against Japanese men in terms of earlier today. Anders Lind, his timing is quite funky as well. He'll do anything and he'll put it back on the table.
7 love.
Serve success here. 2/3 to Truls MOREGARD, 1/4 to Yukiya UDA. That's a pretty significant difference out here. Scoreboard supports it.
Love 8.
And he was ready with the chop block waiting. UDA's gonna have to find some answers here, whether it's a long bottle challenge serve.
Love 9.
I thought this serve did well, but Truls keeping it awkward, keeping it in between positions there.
Love 9.
There's a bit of a bottle challenge, something fast, long to the backhand. Can be very effective for a righty against a lefty and vice versa. That tomahawk chop. How much spin is on this ball? Take a look at the way he contacts this. Very unusual shot. The follow through. How can you possibly practice that? Or better yet, practice against it. Find somebody who can give you that shot. And as the chop block sits up here, it's a game point saved. UDA with his second point this game.
3-10.
Long fast push does it. He wraps it up, ties it, puts a little card on it. And that is game number 2, all boxed up. Yukiya UDA is going to have to find some answers. Easier said than done. Back to the MOREGARD corner. Conversation, hydration, and more than double the points of his opponents so far. We knew it'd be a show with Truls. Always is. Check out this point. Talk about highlights. Behind the table, heavy side on it, ripping backhand. Here comes the lob. Catches the edge. Flat hit the other way, right into the body. Malta up on his feet. I think most of the crowd must have been. Unless, of course, they were rooting the other way. Here's a look at the seeds. 2 have already been knocked out in the round of 32. That's a major upset on 2 occasions. Félix Lebrun. Wow, Yi Sang-soo. Congratulations. Jang Woo-jin also doing well. Dang Chio just earlier today by Sora Matsushima, the 2025 Japanese national champion. In case you celebrate April Fool's Day, the real 2025 Japanese national champion, Sora Matsushima, big brother of 4 children, all of whom are left-handed and play.
UDA, delayed the time. Wait.
Yellow card there for taking too long.
Start the game. Moregard to start. Love all.
Umpires keeping a tidy court here in terms of timing.
1 love.
I think it's good. We like watching the players play as much as they need to take their time.
1 all.
So the start of game 3 here. Much better already from Yukiya UDA.
One, two.
It's funny from that camera angle, and he's not the only one. I think left-handed players a lot have this experience because they're playing against right-handed players more. It's much tougher to see the ball on the receive. Beautiful chop block. I mean, even from here, quite frankly, I can see that that ball disappears behind his head.
Timeout.
Beautiful pull there.
UDA.
And a timeout now for Yukiya UDA. Oh, it's so pretty, that chop block. It's funny, Truls has quite famously done some snakes that have been wonderful, very effective. Some viral points that have taken the internet by storm.
Time.
So Masataka Morizono, again, the new cycle, Japanese coaches in play. It's cool to see some familiar
3-1.
faces out here. So what does the yellow card mean for Yukiya UDA? It means if he stalls or gets another yellow card, it's going to cost him a
3-2.
point. It's going to be a yellow-red, which means point to the opponent.
2-4.
First towel break, Truls well on his way here with 2/3 of the points so far in game 3.
I
I applaud the idea. If I'm on Yukiya UDA's bench, I think that backhand is going to have to be a factor out here. Tries twice. The timing, after watching Shin Yubin just nail that. Perfect
6-2.
placement here. I was going to say that the timing of that backhand, it's so tricky to get your timing in against Truls because he's constantly changing. Every shot is different. Slow spin to the wide
7-2.
forehand. A runaway here with the scoreboard.
3-7.
Takes his chances on the leg sweep. Turns the corner, but a 3rd point for Yukiya UDA. Very light spin on that, gets a long empty push. Short side of the table,
4-7.
invites the free hand to the party. As soon as that free hand touches the ball, the point is over.
Timeout. Moregard.
So a little Moregard conversation. Timeout now. Both have had theirs this game.
Det finns ju mycket att göra, men jag tror faktiskt den skulle vara tillräckligt bra.
Spelar du kort ifrån så kommer han bara gå in där. Försöker spela kort tillbaka. Han har aldrig skickat ner långt där. Du har spelat kort. De här kan inte här. Det var fint. Där kan jag inte. Linda sina mål. Egentligen så var vi liksom bara få kvaliteten. Kort på honom.
Did not expect that with Malta on screen. The cheer came out just at the
4-7.
most unpredictable moment. So a bit of momentum here, confidence, a few points on the trot. Good parallel
7-5.
forehand following his serve. Yukiya UDA now with 3 points in a row. Second towel break. Talked about the in and out game here. Footwork to get in for that short forehand and still get quite a full stroke on it. Short side step around.
8-5.
Now if the ball hits the opponent, once it's missed the table, it doesn't matter. If it's over the plane of the table, that's another story. From this camera angle, it's clear that it's nowhere near. Nice catch.
5-9.
Some kudos, street cred, but it only counts for 1 point.
Let 5-9.
Ooh.
6-9.
You want to see it come down just to applaud the bravery to take such a crazy shot. Underside spin. Simone Gauzy does this shot incredibly well. If it comes down on the table, it's tough to keep out of the net.
9-7.
Pressure continuing, and UDA right here within 2 points. It's a must-win for Yukiya UDA. It's funny, I just saw a viral clip of him playing Quadriaruna the other day from years ago where he did a 360 backhand.
9-8.
And here he is, fighting for survival in game number 3 in the round of 32. Momentum, 6 of the last 8 for Yukiya UDA. Oh, on the line, he turns the corner after the net ball in this rally. Watch the touch. Soft hands, full stroke forehand, and he blocks it to the very farthest part of the table from Truls. 9 points apiece now. Looking to survive, send this to game number 4. Yukiya UDA with 2 serves to come. And the tight handcuffing serve.
9.
Not wide enough to go around the net. And not deep enough for a comfortable forehand. It is game point. Yukiya UDA was down 2-7 in this game. Truls, the timing again. This was a seemingly more ambitious shot than the one before. That could have been the end of the skin on his thumb. Yet he managed to play a fast drive and deuce it up. Alternating serves now. Soft spin
10,
from right
11.
at the baseline. Another finger breaker. And it sets up match point for Truls. A bit of defense does it. Truls behind the table to pose the fingertips to the forehead. And Sweden's Truls MOREGARD has lit up the arena. He's lit up Scandinavia. You can be in Norway, you can be in Sweden. Try to find yourself space at a table tennis club right now. Lines out the door. He's not the only one. The Swedish team was incredibly strong in Paris, but Truls MOREGARD is the lead singer, the front man of the band, has taken this one home in fashion. A seesaw game number 3 after a dominant game number 2. And a good handshake with coach, physical coach, and big brother, Malta MOREGARD. From dad to big brother, the family affair continues. You'll have your chance to see more of Truls MOREGARD, Yukiya UDA,